back. Problem 1, section 2.5. Let fx, capital Fx be little f x cubed and capital Gx be the cube of fx. We know a few of these things. Find capital F prime a, capital G prime a. So notice fx is a composition, so is gx. Let's see. Now, capital Fx is fx cubed. So that is a composition. So derivative of capital F is derivative of the outer function, inner one as it is, times derivative of the inner thing. That's the chain rule. Derivative of the outer function, inner one as it is, times derivative of the inner object. Now, question is find f prime at a. So, wherever I see x, I replace it by a. Alright, f prime of a to the power 3. So now I look for it. F prime of a to the power 3. It is 13. That 3 is 3. A to the power 2. A to the power 2. A to the power 2 is 13. So 13 times 39. All right. Now, similar question with capital G, which is parenthesis fx power 3. So, gx is parenthesis fx power 3. So, derivative is derivative of the outside. Notice, now outside is the power 3. So, 3 comes down, power 2, power reduces by 1, times derivative of the object inside. Now, for when x is a, I replace every x by a. I need f of a. F of a is 2. So that object inside is 2 power 2 times. What is f prime of a? F prime of a is 15. So I have 3 times 15, 45. 2 power 2 is 4. 45 times 4. Next. All right. Fx is polynomial power 3. Find the derivative. Polynomial power 3. So the outer function, so the derivative you start from outer function. The outer function is the power function. So 3 comes down and power reduces by 1. The inner object is the same times. Now you take derivative of the inner object. So it is 3 times x squared plus 3x plus 5 power 2 and then times 2x plus 3. That's the derivative of the object inside. This question says find derivative at 4. In other words, I need to replace all the x's by 4. So x is 4. 3 times x is 12. 2 times x is 8. Next problem. Capital F is f composed by f. Capital G is capital F power 2. You are given a bunch of information. Find capital F derivative. First of all, capital F derivative. Capital F is f of x. So the outer function is f. Its derivative, keep the inner one as it is, times you take the derivative of the inner function. Now you want f prime at 8, plug in 8 for x. Okay. Now f of 8, the inner f of 8, there is no derivative, simply f of 8. F of 8 I'm told is 2. So the inner object is 2 for me. Now, so I eventually get my f prime at 2 times f prime at 8. F prime at 2 is 15. F prime at 8 is 14. 15 times 14. Alright. Now G prime at 8. G prime. G is capital Fx power 2. So G prime. So the outer function now is power 2. So that power comes down and reduces the power. Inside is the same. I have not done anything. After I have tackled the outer function, go take the derivative of inside, f prime of 8. Now what is f of 8, right? Plugging in 8, I have this. F of 8, they have not given. See, they have not given for capital F. But what have they told us? Capital F is little f composed with itself. So f of 8 is f of 8. Little f of 8 is 2. So it is actually little f of 2. Little f of 2 is 2. So that's what we need to use. G prime at 8 is 2. F of 8 is 2. And f prime of 8 we just saw 15 times 14. So that is 2 times 2 is 4 times 15 times 14. Next problem. Fx equals parenthesis 4x plus 5 power negative 3. The derivative, well, you always start from outer function. That's the outer function. Power is the outer function. Power comes down and reduces by 1. Reduces by 1. Inner object is kept as it is. After that, times, take the derivative of the object inside. Derivative of the object inside is simply 4. Alright. That 4 multiplies with this negative 3 to give me negative 12. So it is negative 12 4x plus 3 power. Don't forget, because there are 2 characters here, use parentheses, negative 4. Alright. Now that's the derivative. You want derivative evaluated at 3. So I need to replace x by 3. So that's x there. So 4 times 3 is 12. Did I copy my question correctly? Oh, so that's a 5. I'm sorry. So there was a mistake in my copying of the question. So that should be a 5. That should be a 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. So that's a 5. All right. So now let me try again. Okay, good. Next problem. Capital Fx is 8th root of 10 plus 2x plus x cubed. You want to find its derivative. 10 plus 2x plus x cubed, 8th root. What does 8th root mean? It means power 1 over 8. That is capital Fx. So if I want to take its derivative, I must start from outside first. So 1/8 comes in, power reduces by 1. The inside continues to be the same. That's the first part. Then times, go inside, take its derivative. 10 gives me nothing. This gives me 2. This gives me 3x squared. All of that. Okay. 1/8 minus 1 is negative 7/8. So that is the derivative. Write carefully. 1 over 8. 10 plus 2x plus x power 3. That's the object inside. I'm going to take power of something that takes more than one character. So write parenthesis negative 7 over 8. After all that, I'm going to multiply 2 plus 3x squared. All right, next problem I'll start on the next video.